The Live dashboard provides some really useful analytics features. The monthly overview provides information on the overall number of calls and breaks them down into VoIP and local calls. It shows the average duration of a call and the number of recorded calls, along with the top countries the most calls originated from. The monthly call statistics per widget shows all your existing widgets and their activity in the course of the past month with the number of calls. Visitors versus calls shows the number of website visitors and the number of calls made at a particular period of time. VoIP versus local calls charts show the correlation between the number of VoIP calls to local calls on a specific date. To view the complete analytics tutorial, watch Reading Your Analytics tutorial. From your Live dashboard, click on My Widgets. The list of your widgets should appear here. Click on Add a widget to create a new widget. Pick the type of widget you want to create, either Click to Call or the International widget. Name your widget. You can associate this name with the page it will be on. For instance, landing page, support page, contact page, etc. Then click Next. Choose the following type: Analog, SIP extension, PBX, SIP server. Click on the drop-down menu with the flag, choose the country your calls will be forwarded to, then add your phone number and click Next. You have the flexibility to provide a time zone based on your specific needs. Otherwise, your default time zone based on your current location will be used. Please note that your time zone will affect the time and date of your call history. Accept the terms of service and click Done. You will be redirected to the page with the list of your widgets. From your Live dashboard, click on My Widget and choose the widget you want to design from your widget list showing on the screen. Click the blue View button to the right of your widget. Click on Configure on the right to access the widget design panel. Button label is the text that is going to appear on your button. Choose the gradient colors for your button, upper and lower. Hover gradient colors are going to determine the look of your button when the cursor is over it. You can also change the color of the text, including the hover text colors. There are 3 button size options to choose from: small, medium, and large. You can choose between a light or a dark phone icon color. Text shadow can also be added to the button. Button rotation allows you to choose among 4 different angles for your widget. You can also choose to have your widget button either in a fixed position or let it move along with the scroll down on the website. There are options for positioning the button on different parts of the website as well: left or right, top or bottom. The box to the right allows you to choose pixels for exact location. In addition to this, you can actually have your button custom designed and then simply upload it to the design panel here, and click on above the Upload button to confirm use of the customized button. From your Live dashboard, click on My Widgets and choose the widget you want to set up from your widget list showing on the screen. Click the blue View button next to your widget. Under the General Settings tab, you will see the existing settings. Click Edit to set up or change your settings. Here you can change the name of your widget or change the destination type. Currently we support any US, UK, or Canadian numbers for call forwarding purposes. If you are located in a country other than the US, UK, or Canada, you can use a SIP extension. For advanced users, you can connect to your PBX SIP server. Choose or change the phone number you want the calls to forward to. You can also change the time zone here. Your widget's time zone is very important to properly stamping call history, time, and date. Time zone also plays a critical role for configuring your widget's schedule. You are given the opportunity to record all received calls for archiving, security, or training purposes, and choose between the auto or manual dial option. The auto dial option allows callers to automatically be connected to you without any other actions, such as clicking a dial button. If auto dial is turned off, all callers will be required to do is to click the dial button to call you. From your live dashboard, click on My Widgets. Click the blue View button next to your widget. Click on the Numbers tab and you will see the local number. The local number is a number generated when the widget was created. When the caller uses that number, the call will go to the number your widget calls are forwarded to. Our analytics can track the usage of this number, and the call can be recorded as well. Additional local numbers are available upon request. From your live dashboard, click on My Widgets and choose the widget you want to set up from your widget list showing on the screen. Click the blue View button next to your widget. Click on Schedule. Schedulers are turned off by default. You will be provided the opportunity to choose individual working hours for each day of the week. You can do this by simply using the drag bar to specifically select the hours. The system uses the 24-hour military format to accommodate our international users. Thus, if your working hours are from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., you will be choosing the time frame between 9 and 1800 hours. All calls received outside this time frame will automatically be sent to your widget's voicemail, and an email message will be sent if requested. For off days with no working hours, drag the bar to the left from 000 to 000. Please note that your schedules are based on the same time zone of your widget. From your live dashboard, click on My Widget and choose the widget you want to set up from your widget list showing on the screen. Click the blue View button next to your widget. Click on Analytics Settings, then click Edit. Integrate your Google Analytics by pasting your Google Analytics code in this field. This code allows us to report statistical data to Google Analytics and tightly integrate in order to track your offline and online calls. Click on Edit Code next to AdWords and enter the code. Click Save. From the live dashboard, click on Call History. In case you have more than one widget, you can narrow down the search by using either the name of the widget or by widget's local number. You can also choose to view the history of calls received in a specific time period. Now you can see the list of calls you have received in this particular period of time. The status shows the quality of the call. You can also see the exact date and time when the call was received, as well as the number receiving the call. The system also provides you with information as to the duration of the call and the country of origin. You can also view the caller's IP address if the caller clicked on the widget, or caller's phone number if he manually dialed the widget's local number. You can also listen to or download recorded calls. In addition to this, you can also export the data to PDF or CSV format. At the bottom of the page, you can choose how many calls you want to view per page. From the live dashboard, click on IP Blacklist. You'll be asked to enter the IP number, the name of the widget that gets calls from that IP number, as well as the reason for blocking. Below you will see all the IP numbers you have blocked, in case you decide to undo the action. From your live dashboard, click on Analytics. You will see a number of charts. From the upper drop-down menu, choose the widget you want to view the analytics for. You can also choose to see the analytics for a particular date range, or for the day, week, month, or year. The visitor map shows the country origin of your calls. You can choose to view the chart by continent or country, state, or city. You can also choose to see the map of the visits, actions, actions per visit, the average time on the website, and the bounce rate. The next chart shows the visits filtered by day of the week. These metrics can be viewed in a variety of ways. You can also export this data as an image or other formats. The next chart provides information about the keywords that led to the calls. These matrix can also be displayed in a variety of ways, and you can also export this data set in various formats. The visitor log provides data about the time, country of origin, IP address, the provider, the operating system used, as well as information about whether the visitor is a new visitor or a returning visitor. You can also see the referral URL for the visit, as well as the action the visitor took. The next chart shows visits or actions filtered by either being made from a mobile device or a desktop. These matrix can also be viewed in a variety of ways. You can also export this data as an image or other formats. The next chart helps you analyze individual data over time. You can choose to see the visits over time, the actions or returning visits over time, as well as actions by returning visits, average action by returning visit, bounce rate of a returning visit, average duration of a returning visit in seconds, average time on the website, and others. This dataset is also exportable into various formats.